Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new scenario mode challenge on F1 23. Today we have the Alfa Romeo Formula 1 team and kick streaming challenge. The livery that we ran in Spa, the green inspired kick streaming livery, is available for you to use in the game. What you need to do to go and unlock this livery is go to the F1 world part of the game, scenario mode, and then take on a very challenging, wet, slippery, fast Portimao in the Valtteri Bottas Alfa Romeo Formula 1 team car. What it will be is needing to be a top 5 position towards the end of the race. So with that being said, I'm going to put on my headset. So now coming up pit lane, it's a very slippery track here. Trying to get these dry tyres warmed up and ready to go. Not going to be an easy task, that's for sure. So much wheel spin. Big front lockup, but just about got away with it. Looking for traction up the hill. Still wheel spin, almost in 5th gear. 5.8 seconds per car head. You can see we're just throwing the car at the apexes. 28.2 at the fastest lap so far. 27.5 in fact. DRS has now been enabled. Oh, you really have to be on your toes in these conditions. Already purple middle sector, these tyres are starting to work. Big snap of oversteer towards the apex. Car signed to 26.6. We did do the purple middle sector in this race. So far that is. Of course, with the track seemingly drying, they'll get faster and faster. And we do purple final sector as well. I think we took about 1-2 seconds out of Guanyu Zhou ahead of us. Down into treacherous turn 1. Just about staying on the track. Down to 3rd gear. Oh, that was so close to spinning. Even closer to getting a track limit warning, but in these sort of slippery conditions, you have to take every risk you can to be gaining lap time. Tyres are nicely in their operating window. Really critical to maximise this. The AI are not boxing this lap. At least not the front runners. Big snap of oversteer once again. It might not be the fastest way through that corner, but it certainly is dramatic. Can we get a DRS? No, we're not going to get DRS. We missed that by half a tenth from when you chose DRS. Boxes anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. Right, this lap needs to be absolute sender. Really on the limit through there. Right, we've got Sonoda 6 seconds up the road. Purple sector 1. Just about getting the car rotated nicely. Already a second up on the Delta. I missed my apex here last lap, so we can definitely try and improve that here. Carry fantastic speed in. The rear is a bit loosey-goosey in the middle of the apex, that's for sure. Right, cars are now boxing. Big rear lockup. I keep on pushing the rear bias. Rear brake bias, rear wheel, just trying to extract some lap time out of it, but seems like in these conditions with these tyres, with this car, it's not really liking it. Right. Look at that, the train of cars up ahead. Coming out of the pit lane. 21.5. Come on, Sergeant. Beep, beep. I'm so confused where everyone is on track right now. Currently, I don't suspect that we're doing enough. So we need to keep on pushing. Nice. That was so good through there. 1 second up on the Delta now. You have to hold a much tighter line through that apex. Just because the marbles offline really can hurt your car and your grip in this game. Much like it would do in real life as well. I don't think we're going to get DRS off Magnussen. No, indeed, we're not going to. He does have blue flag, though. Come on, blue flag. Blue flag. Thank you, Magnussen. Blue flag. Ah, Shaq only mixed up here, right? No one was watching. Much. Right, what do we need to do? Well, got a few seconds to Lando Norris now. Already 4 tenths up on the Delta. 3.6. Esteban. Oh, come on. Oh, the rear is so slidey. Again, holding that tighter line. I think my advice for people at home taking on this challenge is don't be afraid to run an understeery car around this track, because it seemingly does help. Right, we've got a new fastest lap by only a tenth though. Oh, we've got DRS. Lovely. Right, we need to dispatch of Norris and Ocon ASAP. Then I don't know who is ahead, but we need to get one more position to complete this challenge. So I'm 110% AI, hardest AI difficulty on the game. Right. Need a good exit. We did get quite a good exit. Handful of laps to go. We do get a purple lap once again. Lando does have DRS, so we're going to need to use a bit more battery to try and clear him into turn 1. A bit of a squeeze on the outside, bit of bright. Right over the back of Esteban Ocon now already. We're going to have to go for a lunge here. It's the only way. Beep beep coming through. Thank you very much. See you later, alligator. Ooh, that was tracking us almost. Okay. Went wide. Probably that was karma. 4.4 seconds to Lewis. Alright, we're going to keep on pushing. And hopefully hit some apexes, because that was just not important. Right, we're already quite low on battery. We had to use quite a lot to get past the pack. 19.0. Let's see what we can do. We've got DRS away from Ocon, so that's good for us right now. Down to 3 gears into turn 1. Use up all the roads. I think 4th might be a bit better on this apex. It feels a little bit wrong, because it sort of feels like it bogs down the car.
Some information on De Vries. They're retiring from the race.
There's some debris on the road. But like I was saying, like, I think on this track, with how, like, sensitive the car is to oversteer, definitely running some higher gears is not a bad option to bring some stability into the car. So definitely through these corners, you'll be running 4th gear, looking for sort of an early braking zone here to ensure that you can be smooth and gradual on the power to get onto the pit straight. We are hunting down Fernando Alonso. Hey look, there's De Vries. We're hunting down Fernando Alonso 2.1 seconds. We're 4 tenths down compared to the previous lap time we did, so our tyres are fading quite rapidly. That isn't going to help. Bit of oversteer. Had to go down to 3rd. Just, I ran a bit deep into the apex. I had to get a bit more rotation onto the car. Right, 1.5 seconds to Fernando. Lovely. Got the car into the apex. Good traction. 1.2 seconds. It's probably going to be a last lap overtake to be able to complete this challenge. Down the gears. Into 4th. As we start to enter the dirty air, Fernando Alonso, you can see the car sliding around. We're losing traction in the rear tyres. Down 2 gears, down 3 gears into 4th, get the apex. Smooth back on the power, 6 tenths away. Critical that we nail these final few complex of corners. Down 4th gear, hit the apex, lovely, yes we do. 4 tenths away from Fernando. He seems to be struggling with the rear grip. The car's moving around. Right, hard back on the power, 4 tenths away, onto the last lap of the Portimao Portuguese Grand Prix here. Valtteri Bottas in the Alfa Romeo Formula 1 team car with the kick livery challenge, overtaking Fernando Alonso down the pit straight with a 19.6 in the last lap. We have to ensure that we can try and break away from him though to make sure he doesn't retaliate. Nico Hülkenberg is out of the Grand Prix. Yellow flag, so big oversteer. Really trying to push the limits of these tyres now. Get away from Fernando. Down to 3rd gear. Let the car rotate. Use a bit of the exit curb. 9 tenths now. We're pulling away. Right. Bit of a lift through here. Keep the car straight for the break and go down 2 gears. And then smooth back on the power. Easy to get wheel spin as you rise back over the crest here. Deploying a bit more battery. 1.3 seconds to Fernando. This is exactly what we need. Down 3 gears, let the car rotate into the apex, smooth back on the power, wait for the oversteer, as normally will drop down the hill and the rear tyre can suffer. Down 2 gears. Smooth back on the power. Last lap. Second to last corner. We have fastest lap as well. We're coming through the final corner here in Portimao, running up to the line. 1.8 seconds to Fernando Alonso. We do get P5. And we will be unlocking delivery. And that was a bit of a blast, to be honest. I haven't done too much of the wet weather with dry tyres. So that was a lot of fun on the first few laps. And going into this challenge, I would advise you to set up a bit of understeer on the car to make it quite stable. Don't be afraid to run high gears, as that seemed to help me quite a lot. And I think overall, try and really push on those opening laps to make sure that you get track position versus Lando Norris, Esteban Ocon, and you should be in a good position. I did this in 110% AI. If you're wondering for the lap times that I did, so you can try and replicate them at home, these are my lap times. Be sure to take a screenshot if you're interested. If not, no worries, advancing through. And this is my total score that I got. So 362,162, I believe that was. on the overall score. Maybe I got a track limit. I can't remember if I got a track limit, so maybe that affected my score. But with that being said, I've been Brendon Leigh, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video. Gracias, ciao, ciao.